Hello there. Welcome to the Gnome Jewelry Emporium. What can I offer you today? Oh, I see. That is a bit of a predicament then, isn't it? So your friend's birthday is tomorrow then? Oh, I can definitely help you find something special for them. Do you have a roundabout idea of what they like? Oh, that makes things a bit more difficult then, doesn't it? Well, how about I show you some of my personal favorites, and then we'll go from there. Would that be all right? Oh, fantabulous. Well, I store all of my personal faves in this lovely jewelry box here. It's all padded so nothing gets damaged or chipped or nicked or shattered or broken or tangled. You catch my drift. Yes, it has a lovely floral pattern on the top, which I'm particularly fond of. So, let's go ahead and open it up, shall we? Now, I warn you, some of the objects in here are quite dazzling, so you may be blinded by their beauty. All right. They're lovely, aren't they? Well, let's put it down here then. And let's look for some items for your friend then. Let's see here. I think I'll show you this first. It's a lovely charm bracelet. Now, I have quite a few charm bracelets, and I'll show you a couple of them today. You can get them customized with really whatever stone you like. This particular one has baubles and bits on it. It's owls and amethysts. Of course, our gnome heritage makes us a bit more fond of jewels and gemstones. We actually get all the gemstones here from the local mines. Yes. Well, yes, it's illegal for most people to mine here nowadays, but us gnomes have an exception because, well, we kind of have it in good with Mrs. White, but she's particularly fond of all of us, you know, dwarves, gnomes, things like that. So she gives us a little bit more leeway. So I can guarantee that nothing is untoward about these particular jewelry items. I wouldn't try to sell you anything hot, as they say. And this is another charm bracelet that I want to show you. This one here. Now this one has garnet and rubies. Oh my gosh, I just dropped it. What a butterfingers. Heavens to Betsy. Well, that's going to come into my paycheck. I think one of those little diamonds just chipped. Oh no. This is the 5th one this month. Goodness. Anyway, I can always special order you one if you like this one still. I'm such a clumsy Caroline, aren't I? Anywho. Let's see. How about a pair of earrings? Now, does your friend have pierced ears? All right. Well, there's a lovely pair of butterfly ones here that I have, and these have emeralds in them. But I do have another pair with sapphire, and then another one with amethyst. And of course, you can get the traditional diamond ones if you like. Okay, and then well, we have also, these are a bit more affordable. They're the little, here, let me put the box down here. They're the little packages of earrings. So you get, this one actually comes with 6, and they're these cute little shapes. And so this one is shaped like a pair of winter boots, and snowflakes, a little snow cap. Another pair of snowflakes, but they're more of a white glimmery color, and then a pair of mittens, and these are my favorite, the little hot chocolate mugs, and they're all encrusted with different types of faux gemstones. Yeah, not the real deal. That's why they're so inexpensive. You get this whole pack here for 20 gold pieces, so that's quite a steal, I think. I just don't see why it didn't come with one more pair, because then you could have a different set of earrings for every day of the week. I usually like that kind of thing. You know, sometimes they have little packs of underwear and socks where you get, one a day. But I always seem to, mess up the days. I forget which day it is, and so I put on the wrong pair, and I'm walking around with Tuesday underpants, and it's a Saturday, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But, I try to get things all lined up. Anywho, about these earrings, I do think they're quite breathtaking in a cutesy way. Now, these are just more elegant, and this is another pack. Now, this comes with 6 as well. It's kind of like how they sell an uneven amount of hot dogs and hot dog buns. I just don't understand it, but, especially if you're trying to barbecue and you want to. Anywho. These are quite lovely, I think. Yeah, all sorts of different faux gemstones again. You have an emerald there, a topaz, a turquoise. Let's see here. What's that? Oh, that's a faux diamond. And then you have a garnet, and what is that? I've never seen anything like that, but that must be a faux diamond. It's a little cloudy for my liking, but again, these are just a nice casual set of earrings, nothing too over the top, but you could wear them for special occasions, a little bit more elegant than the, hot chocolate mug earrings. I'm a fan of anything food related. I have one more charm bracelet here for you, and then I'm going to show you some other higher end bracelets, and it all depends on your budget, of course. This one is a little bit of a seasonal one, and it actually comes with 4 different sets of charms that you can switch out. So this is the summer charms. You have a little sun there, little sand dollars, seashells, things like that, a pair of sandals, really cute. I think there's even a mini margarita there. Oh, I love mini margaritas. Anywho, there's another set with spring, and it has flowers and things like that. And fall has leaves and pumpkins, harvest, vegetables, gourds. Love me a good gourd. And then the winter one is snowflakes, kind of along the lines of those earrings I showed you, little snow hats and snowmen. So it all depends on, they can switch them out, or even just wear, all year round their favorite season. Like me, I'm to fall, and autumn, some people call it, but so I'd probably, walk around with gourds on my wrist every day. But, you know, I don't find that out of the ordinary at all. I mean, you know, some people walk around with glow sticks around their wrists and all sorts of odd things. The other day I saw a man walking around with a sausage wrapped around his wrist. I think it was a kielbasa, but I can't be certain. I mean, I do love charm bracelets. Okay, so let's move on then. Okay, now these are a couple of the higher end bracelets I was mentioning to you. I know they're so jingly, aren't they? Jingle bracelet, jingle on my wrist. I just love these. So this one it's actually the rainbow bracelet is what I call it. I just love it. It has all sorts of different colored gemstones on it. It has blue, orange, purple, green, red, and a little translucent little diamond one looking there. Yeah, I'm very fond of this one. I think it catches the light just right, and it's made of silver there along the band and little loops. So it has a casual look to it, but I think you could still wear it for certain special occasions. You know, parades, cookouts, you know, slumber parties, the beanbag toss tournament, things like that. It's quite breathtaking. Then I have this other bracelet here. This one has quite a few different topaz gems on it. Let's see here, and then I think there's an amethyst there, and a bromide, lemonite. So yeah, spectacular. It's a fine example of a bracelet, I think. I'd get it for the little jingle bell on the end alone. It's mesmerizing, isn't it? Going into a trance over here. Anywho, let's see. Well, there's some more earrings and things, and some more bracelets. Let's see. Well, I don't have any rings at the moment. We actually ran out of them last week, and I have to place another order. I'd normally show you my examples of the rings that I own, but my fingers swelled up last week too. I think I ate one too many sunflower seeds, and the salt just really makes me bloat up a bit. So I ended up having to take them all off, or else I'd have to cut them off, and I've had to do that before, and that was a big mess. So I'm really careful now. I always I measure the diameter of my fingers on a daily basis when I'm wearing rings, just to make sure. I know it's a little quirk of mine, but you know, we all have them. Some people are afraid of spiders, and some people are afraid of flying. I'm just afraid of my fingers swelling up to the size of, ballpark francs. Alrighty then. Well, these earrings are nice. These are actually clip-ons. Yeah, so, I mean, of course somebody with pierced ears could still wear clip-ons. Yeah, of course. I didn't know that up until recently. I thought it would make the holes close or something. And then someone had to tell me, no, Margine, that's not the case. I thought it was a little odd, though, because my name's not Margine. So, I don't know what the deal was there. Maybe they'd had one too many mini margaritas. I don't know. But who am I to judge? There was a gentleman that used to work here many years ago, and I used to call him Frank every day. I don't know where I got it in my head that his name was Frank, but one day he came up to me and he said, Louise, which is by the way, my real name. He said, Louise, my name isn't Frank. I'm Henry. And you've been calling me Frank for years now, and I haven't had the heart to correct you. And I apologize profusely because, you know, poor guy, he's not Frank. You know, who knows who Frank is? Do you know anybody named Frank? Well, you better make sure that you do, because they might not even be Frank. Frankly. Anyway, I have, well, this bracelet's nice, but it's a little shoddy quality. I won't say everything we sell is top notch, because it's not. Some things are better than others, so. But is there anything I can interest you in what I showed you today? Oh, I think that's a good choice, yeah. Okay, we all have Lenny up front, and that is his name. I'll have him package it up for you, and he'll ring you up front as well. So I'll walk right up there, and you feel free to look around, yeah. And it was a pleasure meeting you today. It was so nice to speak with you and chit-chat, you know. Chew the fat, so to speak. Always not cared for that phrase, but I wonder why I use it so often. Oh, never mind. I'll let you go then. Yeah, no, I'm sorry for keeping you. But you have a terrific day, and I know your friend will just love their present.